everyone! It's a beautiful, cool weekend up in Minnesota. Perfect for our next project,
which is installing the sill plate for our cabin. And we've never done that before, so follow along as we do it for the first time.
Welcome to Camp Jevin. We are continuing work on the sill plate.
So a sill plate is the piece of wood that goes between your foundation and your framing. For us, since the cabin's already built, it's just going to be the piece of wood that the cabin sits on. And so it is attached to the foundation, and you can see how it's attached. It's these straps right here are sunk into the concrete, and then we will drill holes in the sill plate and put the straps through and then nail them. So we'll show you how the process goes. So far it hasn't been too bad, but knock on wood. Now we're just measuring halfway between these two, so 1 foot each, and then we'll measure from here to the other sill plate right there. Then we'll cut this piece to that length.
Now that we have our board cut to size, we need to determine where we need to drill holes. So we actually learned a really good technique from someone on YouTube, and I'll show you how it works. So we start out with marking where these anchors are. Mark on each one, and then we tip it down and use our square to make sure we have straight lines. So our next step is figuring out how deep in the board we need to drill the hole. So Devin's gonna measure this, where it is there, and then we're gonna measure that same measurement on this board. So 4 inches. 4 inches.
Right in the knot, of course.
Okay.
Now we're going to drill some holes. This is 3/4 of an inch.
Our next step is to clean the surface as much as we can and get rid of any dust. So we brought our leaf blower from home, and I'm just gonna blow it up.
So now we're putting down some sill seal. And this is just foam with some ridges in it. And it really has two purposes. First, the concrete is not perfectly level, so this helps to form a seal between the wood and the concrete. And then also for like air sealing and whatnot. And then also you're not supposed to have wood touching masonry. So this is just a layer between the wood and the masonry, and prevents any water from seeping up into the wood through capillary action. And now is the moment of truth to see if we put the holes in the right places.
This is where the film ends. Looks good. And here's our helper. Hi.
Well, we wrapped up the sill plate project, at least for this weekend. We got all of them placed and all those straps nailed down. So that's great. We might do some additional work on it next weekend, but we'll just have to see. So that's one more thing to check off. Now we just have to work on the posts. So stay tuned for our progress on those.
Thanks for tuning in to Camp Jevin. Bye.
Waiting on you, Murph.
Hey everyone, it's a beautiful weekend.